The ancient sages discovered a secret, one hidden in plain sight. It wasn't a mantra, it wasn't a ritual, it was something so ordinary, so constant, that we overlook it every moment of our lives. And yet, within it lies the power to calm a restless mind, to heal the body from within, and to unlock the hidden doors of higher consciousness. A force so subtle it slips by unnoticed, and yet so powerful it quietly shapes your entire reality. That force is your breath, but not just any breath. What truly matters is how it flows, the direction it takes, the channel it moves through. Today, you'll learn the sacred art of mastering that flow, and why something as simple as switching nostrils can change your energy, your clarity, and even your destiny. Because sometimes it's not your circumstances, it's not your mindset, and it's not your food or your routine. It might simply be that you're breathing through the wrong nostril. Yes, this isn't a metaphor, it's literal. The nostril you're unconsciously using right now could be changing how your brain thinks, how your body feels, and how your energy flows. Strange? Stay with me, because what you're about to discover isn't merely a casual yoga insight. It's a profound science, practiced by ancient mystics and yogis for thousands of years, called Svarodaya, the knowledge of breath awareness. Ancient yogis taught that the nostril through which you breathe at any given moment holds the key to your inner state, your energy, your clarity, your peace. Most people assume we breathe through both nostrils equally, but in truth, that's not how the body works. Your nostrils alternate their flow. At any given time, one nostril is more dominant than the other. Every 60 to 90 minutes, this dominance switches, left to right, right to left. In a silent rhythm, your body follows all day, every day. But here lies the deeper mystery few ever notice. Each nostril activates a completely different energetic system in your body. The left nostril, known in yogic science as Ida, is connected to the moon channel. It cools the body, calms the mind, enhances intuition, and supports rest and digestion. The right nostril, called Pingala, is your sun channel. It activates heat, energy, focus, drive, and sharpness. It stimulates the sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight. So if you're trying to relax after a long day but your right nostril is dominant, you'll likely feel uneasy or wired. And if you're about to sit down to work or speak publicly but your left nostril is flowing, you may feel spacey or uninspired. You see the issue? Now imagine if you could shift this flow on demand. Ancient yogis discovered not just how to observe this pattern, but how to control it. And through this control, they claim to influence health, emotions, success, and even destiny. Here's where it gets fascinating. They realized that the position of your body could influence your breath, and by simply lying down on one side, you could shift the dominant nostril to the other. Want to activate the right nostril and bring in more energy? Lie down on your left side. Want to activate the calming left nostril? Lie on your right side. Wait a few minutes, and the switch begins. It's that simple, but don't mistake simplicity for shallowness. This tiny shift in breath changes everything: energy, mood, focus, sleep, meditation, digestion, even pain. Let's say you're feeling anxious before a big event. Try closing your right nostril gently with your thumb and breathe slowly through the left nostril for a few minutes. Your heart rate drops, your nervous system calms, the body relaxes, you reclaim your center. Or perhaps you're groggy in the morning, unable to focus. Close your left nostril, breathe through the right, and let your system awaken. The breath heats up, the mind sharpens, you're back online. This isn't pseudoscience, it aligns beautifully with modern neuroscience too. Studies have shown that nostril breathing affects the brain hemispheres. Left nostril breathing activates the right hemisphere, responsible for creativity, intuition, and emotional processing. Right nostril breathing activates the left hemisphere, which governs logic, analysis, and action. And when both nostrils flow equally and you feel the breath rising gently through the central channel, that's called Sushumna Nada. This is no ordinary state. In Svarodaya, it is said that Sushumna does not belong to this world of duality. It is neither sun nor moon, neither masculine nor feminine. It is the path of liberation. In this state, the breath becomes subtle, nearly imperceptible. The mind grows silent. Thought dissolves like mist before morning light. Yogis would wait patiently for this moment, sometimes for hours, before beginning deep meditation, mantra chanting, or inner communion. Because when Sushumna flows, the gateway to the higher self opens. This central channel running along the spine is said to be the bridge between the earthly and the divine. It links the root of your being to the crown, Muladhara to Sahasrara. And when energy, or Kundalini, begins to ascend through Sushumna, profound transformation unfolds. In that moment, you are not just shifting breath, you are awakening consciousness itself. You can reach this powerful Sushumna state by learning to balance your breath. Here's a simple yet powerful practice to guide you there. Sit quietly, breathe softly, and bring awareness to both nostrils at once. Allow the breath to become steady, smooth, balanced. Now gently shift your attention to the center of the brows, the space between the eyebrows. Let the breath rise to meet it, and return again to the heart. No force, no control, just presence. With each breath, repeat silently, so. As you inhale, hum. As you exhale, so, hum. So, hum. This sacred mantra mirrors the sound of your natural breath. It aligns you with the eternal pulse of the universe, and as the breath balances, the mind stills, the gates of Sushumna open. You may feel a subtle vibration, a gentle silence, a presence within you that does not come and go. This is not just breath. This is the current of the soul flowing upward, carrying you into pure awareness. Let your awareness rest there and just breathe, because in this balance the sacred awakens. Now here's something powerful. Your breath is like a compass. It tells you where your energy is at and where it needs to go. But once you learn to read the breath and gently guide its flow, you no longer drift in the tides of emotion. You become the one who steers. You begin to pilot your inner world. Feeling spaced out before a meeting? Switch to right nostril. Feeling wired at night when you need to sleep? Shift to the left. The more you practice this, the more sensitive you become. You'll begin to feel the switch even before it happens. You'll sense when a certain nostril flow is working against the task at hand. And that awareness alone is a superpower, because you're no longer reacting to your body, you're working with it. And that's what makes this practice so transformative. But here's something else worth noting. Breath switching isn't just about managing your day, it's also a gateway to deeper practices. If you're into meditation, mantra, visualization, or spiritual work, your breath is the bridge, and learning to control its flow opens a door to the inner cosmos. In the Shiva Svarodaya, the ancient Sanskrit scripture devoted to breath, Lord Shiva tells Parvati that mastery over breath is mastery over time, fate, and the self. He explains that the flow of breath governs not just biology, but destiny. To control the svara is to control karma itself. Sounds intense? It is. But it all starts with a simple action. Become aware of your nostril dominance, learn how to shift it, and use it to align with the energy you actually need in the moment. So the next time you're feeling stuck, foggy, or overstimulated, before reaching for coffee, a scroll, or a snack, check your breath. Which nostril is flowing? Now you know exactly what to do. Because sometimes all it takes to change your life is to change your breath. If you found this practice intriguing, try it out and let us know how it worked for you in the comments. And if you want more ancient secrets to unlock your mind, body, and energy, subscribe and stay tuned. Your breath knows the way.